You know where I was going to go today? Still considering it too. Satan of the Year Awards. Today on Secondhand News. I was thinking about it and thinking about it. I went back into the desert files and I found Maria Bartiromo. Probably one of the worst decisions of her life, and I'm sure she will acknowledge this at some point, was leaving CNBC. I watched her for years and years and years. Great broadcaster, very intelligent, and then what happens? We're talking world economics, Wall Street finance. She knows her stuff. Now, how do you know your stuff and then do what you did? Obviously, she reads a teleprompter very well. Just kidding. Nah, I like Maria. She'll be a really good witness here in the next 3-4 weeks. What can I say? Did you hear who's going to testify on Monday or Tuesday? I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it. Okay, I'll talk about it. We knew this was going on. They were broadcasting it. It's a very dark side thing to do. You have to convince people. You have to make people willing to change their mind. That's a hard thing to do. It is for me anyway. Midwestern, you know how it is. But the point is that at some point you have to change your mind and you have to evolve into a greater understanding. Apparently, these guys kind of want to move that ball a little faster, which is kind of surprising for conservatives. You know, that's the telegraph lane. But, I digress. So let me get back on topic. What was it? Oh yeah, Satan of the Year Awards. I thought about it. Sounds cool. Everybody's using that word now. Everybody likes to be satanic. There is no satanic. It's an imagination. I can explain that. I will at some point, if I so decide. But I just think it's funny. It's just the way it goes, Because you got to remember, where'd that one come from? Where'd that one come from? They've tracked it. They know where it first started. And I think it's just a scary thing that goes bump in the night. That's the seed. And what we have today are the resultants of that seed. Not a Satan, just the resultant of a seed. And knowing that, you can now negate it. Does not exist. Never did, but it is a great piece of imagination. Now, how did I come to this understanding? It's pretty simple. All is one. I just accept that as the rule, and everything after that is a distortion of the one. Now, what's the one? It's infinity. Infinity. Is it intelligent? Doesn't start out intelligent. It's undifferentiated. But at some point in time, in the God of the Gaps, it became aware. And then the 1 became 2. The 2 became 4. The 4 became 8. And you roll on right down the line. Secondhand noobs. We all know this stuff already. But the point is, the fun thing to know, that what the dark side does requires them to tell you they're doing it. You know, look at President Putin. What did he do? Look at Donald Trump. Look what he do. Look at Jim Jordan. And I thought about naming this prize the Jughead Jordan Award. But I felt that was a little too impersonal, so I'll stick with Satan of the Month Awards. And the way it seems to roll these days, we might have to go to Satan of the Day Awards. And I'm just saying, it's only 50,000 years old. You know, you can't change your mind? Be a little pragmatic, move off that telegraph for a little while, and just move into right now. Because I guarantee you that there is one gentleman that he's actually going to be worried about his blood pressure for the next couple of days. 3, 2, 1. Can you name that guy? I can, but it's Secondhand Noobs. And it's in the works.